Stakeholders of National Senior Citizens today hold a meeting for sensitization and expert group on development of national benchmark statements and minimum standards for training caregivers, care agencies and facility service operators towards certification in Nigeria. Highlights of the meeting includes considering the state of care services for older persons and build a consensus that older persons have a right to dignity and security. Glenn Dave reports.
In the world today, Nigeria inclusive, care for older people are mostly from their family. Survey from MBS 2022 shows an increase of 2 million from initial 14.8 million in 2019, and it's likely to reach over 30 million by 2050. Increasing care burden on few family caregivers who provide care without any training or support has been rooted to urbanization, migration, poor economy and insufficient caregivers technology from those who willingly take the burden personal. In her address, Director General of National Senior Citizen Center Omakaro said need to develop long-term care systems to enable older people to receive care they need and live lives with dignity is inevitable.
See that this day one, apart from signing the Memorandum of Understanding with the Federal Ministry of Health, we will have a keynote presentation that will tell us the implications or the need to standardize training for caregivers in Nigeria. And following from this opening ceremony, we will break into panel discussions. Our panel discussants are experts in their various fields. And we also have aligned the thematic areas. Each panel will have 5 discussants. And then, of course, the 5 discussants, number 1 panel will be dealing with the challenges of care of older persons in Nigeria, giving us the context to move forward.
In the same vein, stakeholders who spoke believe that healthy economy is needed in meeting the long-term care support of older persons.
It has been suggested that government at all levels in Nigeria should establish daycare facilities for the older person. When we started our center, we had a daycare facility. The way they bring young babies is like a creche. When the children are going to work, they will come and drop the older person. And when they are returning from work, they will come and pick. Because we have some facilities where they can play Ludo, play table tennis. I've played table tennis with one 85-year-old man before. You know? In fact, he was playing it very well. I'm not exaggerating.
Today, if there is a bomb blast, if there is a flood, if there is COVID, if there is social upheaval, if there is insurgency or mass insecurity, a good proportion of the people that will be affected will be the elderly persons. And they will be the last persons to run, and will be the first persons to become victims. Have you made special care for elderly persons in situations of national disasters or emergencies? Please, if you have not thought of it, include it in your view.
At the end, Memorandum of Understanding between the Federal Ministry of Health and National Senior Citizen Center was signed with exchange of pleasantries. Reporting for PTV News, Glenn Dave.